Hello YouTube, I'm Michael Morgan. This is Retro Reviews. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the classic Billy Joel album, River of Dreams. Before I get into the review, as always, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on this video, and share this video. Okay, it is hard to believe that River of Dreams came out in 1993, and to date, this is the last rock album that we've received from Billy Joel. Now, if you're watching this video as I upload it, it's February the 1st, 2024. Billy Joel did drop a new single today. It's called "Turn the Lights Back On." It's great. It's a great song. Yeah, it's a great. It's always great when there's new Billy Joel music. If you're a Billy Joel fan, I encourage you to check it out. But going back to the River of Dreams album, this is just a masterfully done album from start to finish. I mean, Joel, it takes you on this emotional and sometimes spiritual journey. And if you have the album, you haven't listened to it for a while, or if you get your hands on a copy of it, I mean, I encourage you to listen to it in its entirety to really get that sense of that journey that Joel goes on. And the lyrics, and a lot of these songs are just masterfully done. They're almost literary in a way. And the album starts off with track one. Joel comes out swinging. It's a song called No Man's Land. This is a song. It's Joel is ranting about corporate greed and the mass consumerism and the effect that it's having on society. He just does a great job with that, and which flows into the second track, the Great Wall of China, which is about a falling out between two people, and the frustrations and the regret that it deals with. The third song on the album is Blonde Over Blue, which was inspired by Joel's wife at the time, the supermodel Christy Brinkley. It's just a man describing just how his wife is able to pull him out of those times when he's depressed, when he's down. As she has the ability to kind of bring him back. And which and speaking of the blues, the fourth song, a minor variation. That's one of my favorite tracks on the album. This is just a bluesy, gritty song. I mean, this is about a man who's almost resigned to the fact that he's going to have the blues. He doesn't have to search it out. The blues or trouble. He doesn't have to go looking for it. It's going to find him. And the fifth song on the album is Shades of Grey, which that's another great track as well. I mean, this is this man looking back with the wisdom of middle age, looking back on his younger days when he saw the world in just strictly black and white. There was no middle ground. There's that that dichotomous the thinking. And of course, when you're young, when you're idealistic, you tend to see the world in such a way. You tend to think everything that you believe is right. Anyone who disagrees with you is wrong. And of course, if you ever spend any time on social media, you see this in action every day. But this is just a great song. This as a reminder, sometimes there are shades of gray in life. Sometimes there's a little more nuance to life that we don't pick up on. When we're young, it just comes as we've experienced life. When we've grown older, we get a little wiser. And Joe really brings that out with Shades of Gray. And also, Shades of Grey represents a turning point in the album too, because the next song is a song called it's called All About Soul, which is really just does a good job of boiling down the essence of of what's important in life. It's about love. It's about devotion. It's about serving something greater than yourself. In that case, it may be a spouse, maybe your family, uh, maybe your faith, and maybe a particular cause, that you're passionate about. Too, and just the arrangement on All About Soul is just great as well. And and the seventh track is called a Lullaby, or Good Night My Angel, which was a song that Joel wrote for his daughter Alexa, who at the time was a small child when this album came out. Too, it just has a great, just a great father daughter dynamic in the song. I mean, the father is, he's trying to, get the child to go to sleep, but they just talk about, some of the things that they did, that they done together. Like, they went, as this lyric that says, they went sailing on an emerald bay. And the two, in the song, this it goes on. It's just a reminder from a father to a child that no matter where the child goes, what the child does in life, that he's always going to be there for her. And that is just a real sweet message. I mean, too, if you don't have a daughter, if you just only have a son, I mean, this song is, it works great as well. It's just a reminder of the importance of that relationship and being there for your family. Okay, number 8, we have the title track, River of Dreams. Of course, this was the most successful, commercially successful single from this album. This is just a great track. I mean, just the musical arrangement, the lyrics. I mean, this is just a song about, doing some deep soul searching. It's just about your dreams. It's about, wondering what's a coming in the next life. This is it's really one of my favorite Billy Joel songs. If I were to try to put a number on my favorite songs, I mean, this would definitely be in the top 3. Okay, at number 9, we have the song 2,000 Years, which is a really deep philosophical track. I mean, this is just, Joel is reflecting on the history of humanity within the last 2,000 years, and reflecting on the age, on the age that is to come, and how that's going to be, that's how that's going to be different than the previous 2,000 years. And the album, and another, I know I've said this about several tracks on the album, but definitely another one of my favorite tracks on the album is the last track, Famous Last Words. I mean, it too, as I mentioned, it's been 31 years since we've had a new Billy Joel album. And too, and there's a lyric in the song said, "These are the last words that I have to say. That's why it takes so long to write. There will be other words some other day." And it too, we just didn't know that at the time that these may have been, this was going to be one of the last albums that Billy Joel would ever do. But just the song itself is just he's just he's reflecting. The summer has just came to a close, and of course moving into fall. Which of course is a metaphor. They're moving into a new season of your life, and too. And if you're a Billy Joel fan, definitely get your hands on a copy of River of Dreams, and also if you're just discovering, the music of Billy Joel. I mean, this is a great. This would be really a great album to start with. So because the album represents another evolution of Billy Joel's music. Because if you listen to his works from the 70s. I mean, they are different than what he put out in the 80s, and then this was just another evolution in his music. Okay, I just want to thank you for taking the time to be with me today, and I just encourage you to be blessed.